This entity has an incurable sexually transmitted disease of HIV, AIDS, herpes. From being with prostitutes, this individual contracted this disease from a prostitute, and it has been with many prostitutes over the years. One of them was a regular, so to speak, prostitute that he moved in with him, who about 5 years ago he met this prostitute, and he was regularly seeing this individual who was connected with the devil as well. So they had that in common, and the sense of sex in exchange for money is a normal practice for both of these individuals. And this individual was also this woman who was the regular prostitute, was someone who was sexually assaulted when they were young as well. And this entity is, this female entity is a very dark vessel as well, who gets whatever they need from the devil as well. It also steals money out of this entity's safe of money that he does not pay taxes on. He collects this cash, doesn't pay taxes on it, keeps it in his house, and this entity that he moved in with him steals some of that money. Also, this entity is blackmailing him, where she has let him know that if he were to leave, that she would come out and expose what she knows about what he has done to myself and other individuals. Both of these entities are clout chasers, and this is why the entity of David, this is why he has sought the friendship, has purchased friendships from people that I've mentioned in the previous video, like the Austins or like the Myers. He is a clout chaser, so he believes that by connecting with them, that would open the door for him to have more access to get money. This entity, as I mentioned in the initial video, only cares about money, only cares about connections, only cares about clout chasing and other demonic things, and also an insatiable sexual appetite that is never satisfied. The devil has no boundaries, so therefore because they have no limitations or boundaries, they're open to everything. So anything that walks, anything that moves is available to. So this entity has been with both women and men. Okay, and so the woman that lives with him now is blackmailing him, and has said that if he were to leave, or if there were to be any separation whatsoever where she was no longer receiving monetary support, that she would come forward and tell what he has been doing. So that's why that situation is what's going on. That's what's going on with that situation. And the Lord wants me to share this. I want to make it very clear. I have not been with this individual whatsoever. I am not, was not, nor have I ever had the desire to be with this individual, engage to this individual. I find something very repulsive and sick about an individual that wants to be with a person who is young enough to be their granddaughter or daughter. I find that very sickening personally. However, I know that there may be some individuals that do that for different reasons. If there's a younger woman or younger man that marries someone who's older, a lot of times, it could be for superficial reasons. That is not my portion. That is not what God has for me. I never want to marry a person who may not live as long to enjoy the fullness of life and to fulfill the mission that we would have together on this earth. So I find that very repulsive personally. And yeah, that's very, very repulsive to me personally. So I have never been with this person in any way, shape, or form. What I did do, though, was contact this person and ask them to stop stalking me, to stop listening in on my phone calls, reading all my text messages. I did ask them to stop doing that. And so that's to no avail, because these types of beings or entities, they thrive off of any kind of attention, whether it is negative or positive. And so hereby, my reluctance to even do these videos, because the lads personally, I'm doing this because the Lord asked me to do this, not because I want to do this, because even discussing this entity is very repulsive to me, because I just don't feel that they are worthy to even be discussed, but the Lord wants them to be exposed to help others. So for that reason, that's more important to me. The will of the Father, fulfilling the will of the Father, is more important than my own personal will. And that's the difference between those that worship the devil and those that do not. Okay, so I just wanted to share that I have no connection with this individual, nor have I ever in any way. So any information that was put out about me, or any information that was stolen from me, was taken illegally. It never came from a conversation. I never shared anything with this entity whatsoever, other than asking this entity to stop by phone call and by email. And when I emailed, I said that if he did not stop, I was going to go to the police. That was in 2017. After that, I received a restraining order November of 2017, and I had it through 2018. Okay, so I just wanted to make that information very clear. And okay, so I'll leave it right there, and I'll come forward as the Lord gives me information to share, and he says to move and to share it. I'm going to get back on, and I'm going to share another video, okay? Thank you.